So there we were, my cousins and I, elbow deep in boxes of moth-eaten clothes and old photo albums, cleaning out Grandma's attic. It was one of those sweltering summer days, and we were hoping to find some hidden family treasures amidst the dust and cobwebs. Instead, what we found was an ancient board game called Get a Life. The box was faded, and the instructions were in some indecipherable script, probably lost to the annals of time. Still, the allure of something different piqued our interest, so we decided to give it a shot. After all, how hard could it be to get a life? We set up the board and began to play, only to realize that the game was eerily reminiscent of Monopoly. But it wasn't long before we noticed a few peculiar differences. Instead of paper money, we had these bizarre tokens that looked like miniature chickens. Even stranger, these chickens seemed to multiply on their own whenever we landed on a community chess space. My cousin, Dave, landed on a space labeled work, only to draw a card that said, "Call in sick and get out of work free." He gleefully tucked it away for future use, which made us wonder if it would somehow work in real life. As the game progressed, things took a turn for the absurd. Aunt Marge, who had just come upstairs to check on us, was roped into the game and ended up being tasked with paying rent for her own house in the form of eggs. We all laughed it off until we realized she was actually considering it. Meanwhile, Uncle Joe, who had been napping on the couch, woke up to find himself the proud owner of Boardwalk, a feat accomplished by bartering 3 chickens and a half-eaten sandwich. The game had become an unintentional parody of real life, with all of us caught in its clutches, trying to navigate this ridiculous version of an economy. Finally, as the game drew to a close and we counted our tokens, Aunt Marge made a startling declaration: "I think I've actually gotten a life." We all paused, stunned into silence by the realization that in the midst of this chaotic attic adventure, we'd forgotten about our phones, our worries, and even the sweltering heat. Just as we were about to pack it up, Grandpa shuffled in, looked at the board, and said, "Well, if you kids have got a life, could you spare a couple of chickens?" And at that moment, we realized the true winner of the game was the one who could crack the best jokes.